dick suck, you will. Butt sex you will get. You're the butt sex you will get.
Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. This show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that this show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Once again. Or for the very first time.
Yes. And something we've not done for the first time is return to our unofficial, not official beer sponsor, Adobe Creek Brewing. So if that hints you in, we're back at Studio West at Chip's house, and we're drinking Adobe Creek. It's been a slice.
Oh.
New England style.
Okay.
IPA weighing in at 7 ABVs.
Ooh.
Canned.
I love it.
3 hours ago. 3 hours ago.
3 hours ago. And it's a tanker.
It's one of these crowlers, as they call them, 32 ounce of suds. And I even sprung for these. I've been seeing these around. These are getting popular. These type of they're pint glasses, but they're just a different style. I kind of like them.
Yes.
Dude, this is
hazy.
Hazy.
You cannot see through it. I'm trying.
Shall we? Let me get a nose on this. Ooh, I can smell citrus.
Yes, I do too. Oh, that is good. Goes down nice and smooth.
That might be
one of my favorites.
Yeah, I might have to
that's a
dog
repeat.
ear that one. It's been a slice. Maybe that would be good with an orange slice in it.
Oh yes, that is a repeat buy.
Yeah. Have we? We may have had it before. I don't remember.
We've had too many beers. So.
We've had too many.
But I can tell you right now, that it's delicious. So is that good that it's like drinking it for the very first time every
time? Yes. And it's not like what I hear, like your first like acid trip or something. It's like everyone. It's like supposedly really good, and then everyone after that you keep trying to get back to where the first one was, but you're never going to get there.
So it's just like the very first acid trip ever.
Yes. Well, I would say in the streaming world,
yes,
the universe of streaming, we have so many options these days.
We do.
Your YouTube TV, your Direct TV, now AT&T TV.
Xfinity has one.
Xfinity, Sling.
That's right.
HBO, Netflix, Hulu,
each
blah, blah.
Now, and that brings in, almost ties into when I dropped DirecTV altogether. When I dropped DirecTV, not the streaming network, but the actual satellite, because they were charging $200, and I said, and I was arguing with them, and they said, well, that's our rates, and I said, well, am I under contract? And they said, no. I said, well, then fucking cancel it. So I said, there's plenty of platforms where I can get it.
You could switch. You could get 3 months for $10 from here. You can switch around every couple months, and you would have free TV for a year.
So
right now.
Right now, I don't know I subscribe to Netflix.
Yes. Same.
We have Hulu and Hulu Live. So the Hulu TV. So it's almost like I wanted to do YouTube TV, but
yeah, that's what Joe got, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is actually, I really like that one, but the wife, she watches some things on Hulu.
Oh.
So she has like shows and stuff. So she didn't want to give that up. So in order for me to get live TV, so I can watch some sports and whatnot, I said, well, I'll just go.
So Hulu Live is the TV.
Yes,
thing.
is my main TV, and she can watch Real Housewives of Orange County and all whatever she's watching. She also ties in Showtime.
Oh, interesting.
So
did they throw it in for free on that one?
No, it was like $10 or whatever a month, or whatever it is. I don't remember.
And then do you get the HBO?
No, she wanted to do it because we were looking at HBO, but it wasn't really any shows. She likes to watch what's that show? The Affair.
I'm
not familiar with it.
Isn't that like an old Harrison Ford movie or something?
What's that? What?
Internal Affairs. Oh, that's
there you go. No, but there was it's a newer show that she likes to watch, and so So she watches that, and I usually watch the live on sports and then
whatever else
is on.
And do you have any of the MLB TV or the NBA or the NFL things like that, or no?
No. I was going to do the MLB, but it was like, I forget what it was.
It's not worth it.
It was like $25 a month. I was like,
yeah, I think it's $160 a season, not including the playoffs, maybe.
Yeah, it was something. I was like, well. But then, because I was looking at that, and I was like,
you'd be blacked out for all the Giants games.
Yeah, and the Giants games are already on Hulu.
Yeah.
Hulu
so,
anyway.
Yeah,
so I was like,
pretty much a waste of money.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Disney Plus
it launched this month.
This month, $6.99.
I think so.
I believe.
Now, did you get that?
Well, I was debating it. Now, you and I both also have, I would say, an expansive collection on Plex.
Yes.
So one of the original reason why I got Plex was so I can get all these Disney shows because we were going to Disneyland so much, so my daughter can watch them. So when Disney Plus came out, originally I was kind of like, I kind of got most Disney things and the Pixar stuff and all that stuff. So I'm like, I'll save my $7. And I was looking up, and they are not being super strict at the moment with sharing of logins. So I got myself a login, and I'm straight.
Okay.
So we have Disney Plus.
So I'm a Verizon customer, so I
heard this. They offered it a year.
Free for a year. Yeah, so I did sign up for that. Now,
that sounds like a
like,
great deal.
Why not?
How could you be upset about that?
I wasn't upset until I tried to
use it,
and I have a Vizio TV.
Okay.
So Vizio doesn't have
a Disney Plus app.
Not on the TV. So that's not a problem. I'll just stream it from my phone. Well, then it's still not compatible, and it will not play. It says it cannot play with this TV. So
your TV's incompatible.
Yeah,
but you can sling other things to your TV, right?
Yes, just not Disney Plus. I don't know. Not from my phones. I tried to just sling it. Yeah. I was like, so I work around. Nope. I'd have to try to get one of the girls with the only way I could try to get around it would be to airdrop it, for the Apple.
Yeah.
But I was like, what the
wow. Because we have Apple TV.
Yeah.
And Apple has their own streaming network too now.
Yes.
That I got a year for free just from having, I bought the newest iPhone or whatever, and they're like, well, here you go. Same thing, they give it to me for a year. And, I forgot what I was saying. There's some hellacious screaming going on.
I can hear it.
Fuck.
So with what pissed me off was when I did it, because at first I was like, I don't want to get it, but I was like, well, it's free, why not? And I wanted to watch this show in Mandalorian.
I was
with
just
the Star Wars, because I was like, because they were promoting it. I was like, ooh, that looks really good.
Yeah.
Then my dad had said, hey, I read reviews. It's supposed to be great.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, okay. So then I was really disappointed. I was really disappointed when.
So you can watch it on my
Samsung
phone or whatever.
Yes, but I cannot to the TV, which really defeats the purpose. Now
I'm sure they have a thing that. Okay, yeah, let's hear it.
Via Plex with our buddy at Plex.
Okay.
He put it on Plex, and then
he's curated it.
Yeah, he's curated for me, so to watch it, to work around them.
That's nice.
But the Disney Plus, I can't do it on the Vizio yet. And what pissed me off is, people were saying, "Hey, Vizio, what the fuck?" And they're like, "Well, we're working on it. We'll have a solution by 2020." I was like, "Were you?" Which was confusing. I was like, "Were you surprised by Disney Plus?"
They're giving, by the time they announce it, they've already given manufacturers.
Yes.
What, a month or whatever?
Yeah, it's like, were you probably more than a month? But it was, it was. I was like, I guess they were surprised by this. I'm not sure.
Now, because we have Apple TV, so that's one thing. If you get a Chromecast or $40.
Yeah, you can Chromecast it, I believe, through that. But I was like, okay. I'm not getting for that.
Maybe on Black Friday you can listen to the Black Friday episode.
Yes.
Catch yourself a Chromecast.
Yes,
deal.
Our
annual Black Friday episode. Well, that's kind of shitty. Now, something happened to my buddy Chris. He's super pumped. A big Star Wars guy. Similar to us.
Yes.
He prepaid for 2 years.
Oh boy.
Because instead of $6.99 a month, it's like, well, if you pay for 2 years up front, you're getting it for $4 a month or something.
Some discounted price per month.
So he got it day one. He's like, we're just watching the shit out of this thing, right?
Yeah.
Then he gets it's been launched for 2 or 3 days. Then he gets the email from Verizon like, "Hey, you want a free year?" And
yeah.
He's like, "Oh fuck!" He's like, "God damn it!" He wasted like all not wasted, but anyway.
Yeah, I was like I told my wife, I said I would be really mad if I actually paid for it.
Oh
like, and I couldn't like really watch it, but it's
so
free, so it wasn't as
okay.
mad.
So this is an interesting multimedia setup you have for yourself. So you don't have what do they call you don't have like a top box kind of set where it's a Chromecast, Apple TV, or a Roku.
No, I don't have one of those.
You
devices.
just run your apps through your TV
because it's a smart TV. Because I had a Chromecast.
Okay,
but it was when I was started streaming, it was like, well, you can just beam it to the straight to the TV.
Oh, so
it's like, well, fuck, I don't need that.
Why go through that middleman?
Yeah,
okay,
because it was actually slowing it down. Whatever it was, I was like, well, I don't need to then. So I started
got rid of it,
and then all of a sudden it was like,
now you need it.
Fuck.
Now you need it again. Can it do a Roku?
Yeah, you can do Roku TV, but so the only Roku TV we have would be in the boys' room.
Oh, but you could buy a Roku.
Yeah, you could buy him or the Amazon stick or whatever it is. But I was like,
Amazon stick. Yeah,
I didn't want to.
Oh, that's what my buddy had to get the Apple TV too, because he has the Amazon
Fire Stick.
Yeah, what's the one that you could talk to it?
The little cube or whatever
like
it is.
The Echo. Yeah, so he had that, but that didn't. Amazon and Disney are like,
they're battling.
They were like, oh, we're not going to support this app.
I hate that.
So he's like, well, fuck. So now he had to go buy a whole other thing.
So that's the same. I'm gonna deviate just a tad.
Okay.
So I just got my
change
first.
Lanes a little bit.
We're gonna change lanes. We're gonna get back on the freeway in a second. But I got
we're on the service roads now.
my first smart smoke detector.
Oh yeah.
So I was gonna get the Nest, right? The those Nest ones.
Chip I have one of those.
But
I by having the can to read off here, I got the last little.
That's fine.
The last little dribbles.
That's okay. You earned it.
You want to smash this on your head? It's a big ass fucking. It's about as big as like 4 cans.
Oh yeah. I got like the one link.
Oh, you were showing me this at your house.
Yes. So because
pretty fucking cool.
I was going to get the Nest one, but I have. So Chip has all Google Home here, right?
I've switched. Converted.
Switched. So I stayed with Alexa because I invested. So I did. My fear is, and it's not. Maybe I'm just being paranoid, but my fear is, at one point the companies will start clashing, and like the Google Nest products will not support. So I was like, well, I got to stick with it. So I went with the.
That's a realistic possibility. I would say
that was.
I feel like already Amazon doesn't sell Google stuff and they're on Amazon. And they don't sell Apple.
So it's like, so I was like, well, I'm just going to stick with.
Okay.
So that's
in the ecosystem, ecosystem.
The same ecosystem, just in case. The Ring. I have the Ring doorbell. You have the Nest doorbell. Yeah, it's like one of those.
And yours has Alexa built into the thing, which is really pretty fucking cool.
Oh yeah, it's nice. It's
because then that's almost saving you from having to get one of those little hockey puck ones that for $20.
Yeah, and it's like a speaker.
Yeah.
So you can kind of like play music through it. You can like hold like surround sound.
That's pretty cool. And now they have the Sonos with the Alexas and all that stuff. Nice.
Yeah, back to it. Sorry.
So Disney Plus, are you saving up for Black Friday to do anything to remedy your situation that you have?
Okay, so I did just post. Do you have a Vizio?
Yes.
Okay, so we have Vizios, and there's a Vizio. Now, I think the remedy is, so when we boot it up, because we stream, every once in a while the Vizio will just kind of like a black screen. You have to like turn it off, turn it back on to to get the SmartCast going. So my wife was having a problem with it, and she's like, I'm tired of doing this. And so I said, well, Black Friday's coming up, and we could possibly get a 70-inch not Vizio. I think if I want to get that mesh system, the internet mesh system, but I think that would remedy the lag.
I think it would help your
because it's really not an issue until there's 6 people in the house pulling from one fucking router.
Yeah.
I try to explain. It's like I say, it's like traffic on a freeway. If you think about it, there's more cars on the freeway, the slower it goes. But that's just
with one lane.
Yeah, exactly.
And now you're putting infinite
multiple lanes.
You could go. Well, you're on the Alexa system, so I don't know. I don't know if there's anything to keep you within your same ecosystem and get your Disney Plus.
Just outside of, it'll work, just not outside of like Vizio. So if it's like Samsung or LG or whatever,
they all have their own apps.
Yeah, they have their apps. It's just Vizio just does not support that. As far as it's what I read. So it's just Vizio at that moment in time. So I was just like,
this is
So I do have a bone to pick with it. So
interesting.
While Chip's looking that up, so on Hulu they had all the Simpsons episodes on there.
Yes. Oh, this is a search situation. Disney Plus app.
So Hulu. So Jeffrey and I.
Yes.
Maybe not. Maybe I won't be volunteered for Father of the Year, but we've been getting into some Simpsons episodes.
Nothing wrong with that.
We started at the beginning. We started watching them. Well, he was loving them.
Okay.
So then I noticed when Disney Plus had launched, I tried to watch like season 2.
Yeah.
Gone. They started pulling it from.
Oh.
It was gone. I couldn't find like I can only see like season 1 and then like season 31, but everything between was like
interesting.
It was a weird. So
and this still stands today.
Still stands today. You can't. Huh. You can watch them on Disney Plus, but then I was reading that they were like censoring jokes. They pulled the whole Michael Jackson episode.
So I wanted to get into this. I have some. Well, do you want the official Vizio support?
Yes.
About the Disney Plus explanation?
Yes, let's hear it.
Okay. This is from support.vizio.com, just titled Disney Plus. Dear Cerny.
Yeah.
Get fucked. That's all it said.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It's official.
You can view Disney Plus on some Vizio SmartCast TVs by, and in quotes, casting the content from your Disney Plus app on a compatible device. So you try to do that.
Yeah, but you have to but I think they're mainly.
You also can use AirPlay feature of your Vizio TV with an iOS device running blah, 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 some like operating system. To use casting or AirPlay, your Vizio TV must be on the same Wi-Fi network. Currently, these features are available in 2019, 18, 17 SmartCast TVs, and 2016 UHD SmartCast models. Thank you for your patience and support. We are working closely with Disney and will announce the availability of the Disney Plus app on Vizio SmartCast TVs closer to that launch.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean you're working? Disney's not building the fucking app for your TV. It's your job to do it.
Exactly. And we have a 2018. So
is it on the same Wi-Fi?
Yeah, it's but I don't have a iOS. There's only one or two people have iOSs.
Oh, so you would have to like get the iPad and then get someone's iPad to sling.
Sling it. But we all know from multiple casts spanning 10 years, I'm Samsung.
If we know this. Okay. So I also...
Although, side note, Samsung, your appliances are fucking garbage. I'm telling you one more time.
Wait, what's having the problem now?
My stove went out.
Cerny,
right before Thanksgiving.
Well, it's okay.
Thanks,
you won't
Samsung.
need it. You don't
need that. Right?
You won't need that for that. It's like your oven goes out right when you need to throw the bird in there.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was watching the Disney Plus. Cerny, someday you'll be able to experience this on the 70-inch TV.
One of these days, maybe 2020.
I mean, it's just, I think the best word to use for it is just a simply stunning experience. The layout and everything is so cool, and like you go to select a show and it has really cool artwork and everything. It's really a sight to behold. Cerny. I wish you could see what I'm talking about. And so I thought, 101 Dalmatians. That's kind of a fun movie that I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
And when I started it, it said rated G, tobacco use or something. Okay. Like in the top, kind of a little rating.
Yeah, like one of Pinocchio's rated.
And we've talked about this. Some of these older Disney movies are...
yeah.
You know, Peter Pan has the Indians, me smoke 'em peace pipe, this whole shit like that, which is not...
The crows in Dumbo.
Yeah, and everyone's like...
I've seen a horse fly, like, holy shit.
And you're like, ooh, boy, that's...
Cringe.
Yeah, that's, a little cringy, definitely not getting... They're not baking that into the remake.
No.
So
no,
now there's a scene, and you probably, if you had just seen it, you maybe would remember. But in the beginning, Pongo's owner, Preeter or whatever the fuck his name is, has a big pipe, and he's like typing or playing on the piano.
Okay.
And I feel like smoke would be coming out of that.
Oh yeah,
pipe. Now I'm watching on Disney Plus, and the pipe's just in his mouth, but there's no smoke, and I'm like, oh, interesting. I wonder if they edited out some of this stuff. So I came to a few articles here from the Times and Variety. Disney Plus warns older movies have quote-unquote outdated cultural depictions.
Okay.
Films like Dumbo, Aristocats, Lady and the Tramp, Jungle Book, some were made nearly 80 years ago.
Yes. Offer
a disclaimer saying this program is presented as originally created. It may contain outdated cultural depictions. Okay. So that's very interesting. Dumbo, which came out in 1941, has been criticized for blackface.
Yes.
Or a version of the vocal blackface.
The crows, yes.
Yeah. The Aristocats and Peter Pan, scrutiny of racial descriptions of characters. We just mentioned that. Warner Brothers also used to do this, like with Looney Tunes and stuff. The cartoons you're about to see are products of their time. They may depict some of the ethnic and racial prejudices that were commonplace in American society. These depictions were wrong then, and they are wrong today. While these cartoons do not represent today's society, they are being presented as they were originally created, because to do otherwise would be the same as claiming these prejudices never existed.
Okay.
Interesting.
And that's and that's fine.
Yeah.
But if I'm hearing, now I haven't seen it, but I'm reading.
I haven't seen anything about the Simpsons things
are being edited. I mean, come on now. The Michael Jackson episode that they've pulled.
Yeah.
It kind of irks me a little bit. I get.
What was the preface of it? Was he touching?
No, he was.
Stuff?
It was actually this big, like, fat white guy who in an insane asylum thought he was Michael Jackson, and the voice was actually done by Michael Jackson, even though the singing wasn't. But that's a whole thing.
Interesting.
The singing was like Michael Jackson had hired somebody, like a copycatter, like to sing like it, just so he can pull one, like a joke on his brothers to see if they can tell a difference whether it was him or not. But
oh wow, that's a deep trivia facts for me. That's pretty good.
But someone said he could have used that to groom, young boys or whatever it is, so they yanked the whole episode.
Oh, like he would say, "Hey, I was on The Simpsons."
Yeah, I don't.
Why don't you
know.
fucking play with my dick?
I guess I don't know. I mean, it was. I mean, the episode is actually quite enjoyable. It's Homer goes to the insane asylum because he wears a pink shirt
to work.
Yeah, because Bart put his red cap into the wash, and they've got his shirt pink. They thought he was crazy. They try to test it. Bart makes Homer mad. He chokes him. They say he's crazy. He goes to the insane asylum. Whatever. So
sounds like almost every The Simpsons
exactly.
episode.
So, but now it's like I was gonna watch him with, because I usually watch them in order with Jeffrey, as they go, But now it's like, fuck, can I watch them? And then I don't know if some of the jokes are edited, and I needed to I was like, oh, I wish I could see it.
Interesting. I mean, that seems like a lot of work to go back through and do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know. I think. How do you feel about them saying this is presented in its original fashion, and yes, this was made many decades and decades ago?
It's not right. I mean, for me, it's like, either if you're going to do that, that's fine, but then everything needs to be that way, or nothing needs to be that way.
Yeah, so that's why I'm a little bit like, it's weird that they would say that on some Disney films, and then they would just yank these other Simpsons episodes.
Yes.
We also don't know what contract thing they could have had, or Michael Jackson, who maybe could have signed some agreement that, if this ever, once I die, this can't be sold on DVDs or presented any other way. We don't know fucking contract stipulations or anything like that. So that could be another reason, but that's very interesting. But I feel like if I'm going to go now watch the Plex version that I have of 101 Dalmatians and see if there's smoke coming out.
Yes.
Because that would be interesting.
Because even like, you can Pinocchio. Watch Pinocchio. Remember all the jackasses where they started smoking and drinking?
Oh, yeah.
And they turned into jackasses?
Oh, that's a good point.
Wonder how they're going to spin that.
How they're going to do that.
That would be...
Or if they're going to do anything, they might just say about it.
I mean, we watched it, the original version, and I mean, again, it's kind of different because some of the kids are like, "This is boring." I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, yeah, well.
Now, we saw all these movies when we were kids. I don't remember watching 101 Dalmatians as a 6-year-old or an 8-year-old and thinking, I need to take up smoking pipe tobacco.
Corncob pipe.
Yeah, pipe tobacco like Popeye. So, is it super necessary for that type of stuff? There's also tons of alcoholism and, domestic, like violence against women and
killing puppies. Killing puppies.
Like where sort of the Adam Carolla would say, the kind of the slippery slope of this, like where do you draw the line of what's to make it in and what's not?
I don't know, because it's...
And you're going to keep redoing anything every time there's a huge wave of thing, backlash. And then it's like, hey, are you going to edit old movies to have them include LGBTQ people or have them be more gender dynamic and all this stuff? Like, why aren't you doing that if you're editing out curses and tobacco smoke?
Yeah, like, that's kind of weird. That's a weird one to stand on with the. It's not like they can't walk outside and see somebody smoking.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I agree with that.
And I think society has done a pretty good job of demonizing smoking enough. Where it's like everyone knows it's bad for you.
I mean,
even vaping on that.
Yeah. Now, actually, I was walking out not the Whole Foods in Sacramento. And I came out with my family, and we got picked up some stuff in there, and these women out there were very energetic. They had Dare shirts on. And I bit my tongue, but in my head I was like, that shit doesn't work. It doesn't work. Right.
Doesn't quite work.
Yeah. So. Do we want to go over the top 10 best Disney Plus Pixar movies?
Yes.
As rated by...
Now, I will say the 3...
Android Authority?
3 episodes of The Mandalorian.
Oh, these are just, the Pixar. Or do you want to talk about The Mandalorian?
Have you seen any of it?
Yeah, I've seen the first 2.
I'm loving it. I love it. I think it's cool. I saw episode 3.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's pretty cool. I like it. It's kind of a nice... It's like original.
It's new content about Star Wars that we don't get that often, to be honest.
And it's not the George Lucas silly shit that, with the, the stupid droids or whatever, with the slapstick.
No fucking Jar Jar Binks.
The slapstick shit. That I really enjoyed, actually, so far. I mean, I'm only 3 episodes in, but.
Yeah. Now, the first episode I really enjoyed. I thought it was cool. When does it fucking take place? I don't know. Understand.
Baby Yoda, so I don't know if it's like.
So spoiler alert. By the way,
sorry.
That's okay.
It may not be Yoda. Who knows?
It could not be Yoda.
It looks like Yoda.
But then
50-year-old baby.
My friend said, "Well, when he came to turn the people in, they tried to give him Empire credits, and he said those aren't good anymore."
Yeah. So
then is it after? But then he also had... But then is it actually Boba Fett or somebody else? Because didn't he die in Return of the Jedi?
He did. He got eaten by the sand monster.
So then where...
And he doesn't have a jetpack either, so...
Oh, that's true.
So when did he get a
So
jetpack?
maybe is it all...
Well,
but Yoda's like 400 in Empire, right?
900.
900. So is it way the fuck before?
I don't know. Actually, that's a good question.
Hold on. Now I have to... When does... I have a...
Raz, do you know?
I don't think so. I have a chilled glass for you in the freezer. You can put that in there.
He's got a chilled glass.
When does... Dude, the first result, when I said when does the Mandalorian take place?
Oh, there you go.
Comes up. Okay. Now, which one of these...
I mean, Lando looks pretty old now. Billy D. Williams has seen better. It's not 1977.
Wait, no, that was Carl
Billy
Withers.
No, it's Billy D. Williams.
Wait, he was in.
Carl Weathers is Apollo in.
But he was also in that in the first episode. He's the one that gave him the credits.
Yeah, that's Billy D. Williams.
No, it's not.
It's not. Is it?
It's the other black guy.
Oh my god! I just.
Cerny.
Are you sure? Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Remember, all I think about is in Happy Gilmore with his fucking hand.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all right.
There.
Should you want to take this out and post-production?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Not enough people listen to claim me for assimilation.
Okay. According to the series...
The backlash will be minimal.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. This won't send ripples. Could you imagine we're turning on Twitter?
Like,
amateur podcast hosts confused Carl Weathers with Billy D. Williams.
oh, thank you, Russ.
Oh, which one's that one? Did she grab the double? No. You want to taste this one?
Terp sauce.
Oh, that's the terp sauce, the Bruce.
The Bruce.
Okay, according to the series creator and writer Jon Favreau, the show takes place 5 years after Return of the Jedi.
Ah.
So that's enough time for the powerful grip of the Empire to have faded, but a quarter century before The Force Awakens. So the First Order isn't all that powerful yet. Well, I need to send this. Thank you, Cerny. I need to send this to my friend.
So now we know.
So then that means it's not Yoda.
Carl Weathers. Whoops.
That means that's not Yoda then, right?
No.
Because
so Yoda and Offspring, I guess?
Right. Is
yes.
Yoda is a Yoda whatever creature Yoda is there more?
It has to be, I guess.
And who's taking the Yoda seed?
Yodette?
Yodette?
I don't know.
With those nice robes, I can see Sexy Time being like that you do. Not I have. Cumsies I make.
Oh no.
And yet is it? That's what she was saying. Do we have any more Yoda sex noises we can make?
I don't know.
What else?
I don't know.
Oh, fuck.
This turf sauce is delicious.
Dick suck you will. Butt sex you will give. Yoda butt sex you will give.
Oh man.
We can't help it, Cerny. We can't help it. We always go blue, and it's just the way it is.
I think when we were reviewing was it one of the Star Wars with the robotic hand? You were talking about Jack in it with the robotic hand. A few years back.
I don't. Well, speaking of a few years, this probably will come out on our 3-year anniversary of the Chip and Cern Show.
Oh wow!
Wait, I'm sorry, 4 years
of the rebirth.
The reboot, yes. Okay. The real rundown gives us the top 10 Disney movies of all time, and this published 2017, so it could be a little bit lost. I will say I'm not really arguing with, I don't know how they're ranking these. Compile list of 10. This is just his personal experience digging up some online reviews and whatnot. So, number 10, Dinosaur.
The hell is that?
Came out in 2000. Dude, I honestly haven't even seen it. We can't read this list. I don't trust him.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
We're out.
This is a stupid. Remember that show back in the day, the dinosaurs or whatever?
Oh yeah, they were
not the baby.
Top Disney movies.
Cars or something like that. No, is it Disney? Yes.
Top Disney movies. This is on. Oh, this just was published yesterday.
Okay.
It's
fresh.
It's
fresh.
This is fresh.
At the time of recording.
Okay, at the time of recording, I'm getting a Dyson ad. They must know. I need a vacuum. Oh, I'm not starting at 58. Chicken Little.
No.
Oh, no. They're going to make me go through
one by one
slides. I'm not doing that. We're about to tap out of this whole thing. Now, Frozen 2 came out today. I'm sure it's late.
Are you going to see it?
I think we will.
Just right. You were the Frozen.
We were the Frozen family for Halloween.
Halloween. That's right.
All right. Unfortunately, I'm not going to go through these because...
don't feel like it.
Yeah. Here's a list of everything currently available to stream on Disney Plus. Now, what do you think the value for the amount of content you get for $6 a month? If, let's pretend you could see everything and you had a setup like Chipper has, and you could...
I think that's a good value, actually.
I think with The Mandalorian and all the Simpsons episodes, that's a lot. That's a lot of fucking content to watch
for $6. And I did read that they were going to add more adult, content to it.
Yes,
to their original streaming, whatever.
And they also did the Lady and the Tramp live action released on there first, which I thought was interesting.
Oh, I did see that. I didn't.
So they have a couple Disney Plus originals coming out: Falcon and the Winter Soldier, a Hawkeye movie with Jeremy Renner, a Loki movie, Marvel What If. One of the most exciting projects is What If. It's like a cartoon, I guess. Marvel 616, Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, She-Hulk. Is that the porn with China? WandaVision. I think that's from... never mind. And then they have like all the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of fucking shit that you can't find anywhere else. And so let's say like Disney has a 5-year contract with Netflix. At the end of that shit, they're just not... They're going to say, all right, fuck you, Netflix. Yeah. We're not giving you any more Marvel movies.
We're not renewing it.
Yeah. So, Chip and Cern, we say... If you don't have whatever Vizio TV Cerny has, you should
subscribe.
You should spring
yes.
for it,
yeah.
or get one and share a couple.
I mean, it's actually not a for shame on Disney Plus. It's for shame on Vizio for.
It is
like, well, we're working on it. Like, really?
This was had to be one of the most anticipated.
Yeah. Did you have your head in the ground? Well, they pumped those ads like crazy.
Oh my god, it was crazy. And then Verizon's giving it out for a year.
Yeah, so everyone's on board with Vizio, I guess. For shame, Vizio.
Have you burnt through that gift card that you got from Costco? Might be a really good opportunity. You should play it as your TV's a little bit too old that you kind of need something a little bit.
So for those who don't know, I had to get a new HVAC unit. Right?
Yes.
For those who skipped that episode,
which is fine, doesn't make you
actually. So it's just got installed.
Oh, really?
As a point of recording last week.
Did they compensate you for these delays and everything, or they?
No, it was just one of those like.
So
sometimes I pushed it back a little bit. When it cooled down.
Right, because you were going on vacation too or something.
I was going on vacation. It was cooling down, and I tried to play like a winter rate kind of a thing because it started to cool down, so I didn't really need it. So then I wasn't as desperate, so the price goes down. That's kind of how they get you. You're desperate.
Did they do a little bit for you there? Or
yes, they did. And then actually it ended up being the same because I had to get extra shit because our studio east, it needed some ventilation. So
definitely.
So I added some ventilation in there.
And your kids' room, the boys' room, yeah.
So I said, hey, while you're up there, can you cut a hole and
punch a hole in there?
Punch a hole. And
I already drew the circle for you.
Throw some ductwork in there for me, please. And they said, yep, sure. So actually, it ended up being roughly around the same, but that was just.
But you got a little bit value add.
More extras. Okay. Yes. So now it takes a few weeks after the point of recording to get that Costco card. So. It'll probably hit just in time for Christmas. Yes.
Daddy needs a tuned TV.
A TV, some mesh. I'm going to get that mesh internet.
What are you going to get? The Orbi?
Yes.
Okay, that's what we have.
Okay, that's what we have.
Yeah.
That's what we get.
It'll be solid for you.
Oh yeah, baby.
Great.
I'm excited.
Well, if you have any thoughts about the Disney Plus, if you're springing for it or not, you can let us know those on all of our social media channels, right, Cerny?
Yes, absolutely. On you can either reach out to us on Instagram, Facebook, the Twitter, anything Chip and Cern Show. Just search Chip and Cern Show. You can reach out to us there. You can let Cern know that he was incorrect in thinking that Carl Weathers was Billy D. Williams, but I wasn't paying.
But also, Billy D. Williams is not looking great. He's looking very.
He's
looking every bit of 70, whatever he is.
Yes, I thought when I saw it, and I was like, "Well, he lost a lot of weight from remember last time I saw him." Because I saw him like do an interview once. I was like, "Ooh, he put on a lot of pounds. He's not the Billy D that."
Billy D is 82.
Wow, never mind.
Carl Weathers is 71. So you really.
Then you're different, sir.
You really.
I thought he was like, wow, he's lost a lot of weight, and I was, but. Well, I learned something today.
Well, I think everyone did, Cerny. This is a very informative show.
It was.
We don't do too many of those. So until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.